Hi everyone, I'm Claire Marie B and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I make bullet journal videos. I've been charting my bullet journal journey now for a couple of years since I started. Regular viewers, welcome back, or if you're rejoining after having a breakaway, lovely to have you. I hope you all had a really lovely holidays, New Year, Chinese New Year, that you've celebrated whatever you celebrate and got to spend time with the people that you love. It feels like ages ago since my last video, so much has happened. You might be able to hear in my voice, I'm not well right now. I probably did way too much. I was getting married in between Christmas and New Year, so I had a lot of family here. I had to do a lot of hosting, I had to get ready for Christmas, then ready for the wedding, and then we went on honeymoon pretty much straight after. So I've had like so much time out and away. I have a fuzzy brain anyway because of that. And then sadly I came home to be poorly. I caught COVID, I think on the journey back or at the end of the honeymoon. So yeah, I've not been very well last week, and that might be reflected in my video today, as you may see me jump around from thing to thing a little more than I usually do. So I apologise in advance, but I didn't want to miss doing a plan with me. So yeah, I did everything that I could this weekend to get this ready for you all. So here we are, my February setup. I've gone for a lot of different coloured pens this month. I know February is still more of a wintry, colder month, and you may find, or the trend might be, to do some more kind of wintry colours. But after being away somewhere that was warm, and I know half the world is warm at this time of year, I thought I would do something a little bit different for February, warm things up. And I'm introducing spring early, guys. I'm bringing in the spring with the spring-like colours, but keeping it a little bit on trend of Feb and doing hearts. I was probably still feeling a little loved up after the honeymoon. And also, I do tend to find the last 2 years, I've done hearts for February. It's my thing, I think, Feb. I think you can probably guarantee I'm going to do hearts each year. But I decided to do something a little bit different this year and do a print, as you can see. I've taken different sets of Tombow pens and then done that as a floral print on top of the heart. I'm then using acrylograph just to go over the top of a couple of bits and pieces. I decided to leave this quite a simple, speaking for itself cover page. You'll see me toy around as we go through the video with putting washi tape in and things like that, and I'll chat about that later. But yeah, I decided to go really simple this month with the print and the lettering. So on to my calendar spread. For those that have been watching my videos regularly, you will have noticed I stopped doing calendar spread. I really missed it. I found myself in November and December really needing a visual. I don't know about how you work, but I'm a real visual sort of person. And I didn't realise how much having a calendar actually helped me. I felt that, so I'm just trying to explain my reasons a little bit through my foggy brain of why I stopped doing the calendar. So I don't like to waste pages and waste space, and if I'm not filling things in, to me that's then just wasted paper and wasted time. So that's why I stopped doing it. But then I realised that actually, if I had a quiet month and I wasn't filling lots in the calendar, that was okay. It was actually helping me to have a visual of I don't have a lot going on. So then when people were saying, can you meet up? Can we do this? Can we do that? I knew, oh yeah, I've got a bit of a quiet month. So I'd taken it away, I think, for the wrong reasons. And as soon as I had an extra level of workload to do, a really busy time, high pressure going on, I felt not having this calendar, not being able to just at a glance see, yeah, I can fit that work in. No, I can't do that. Or I've got this to do, I've got that to do, and keeping me on track. Therefore, the calendar is back. And I decided to go all out on my calendar decoration this month. I thought, let's bring it back with a bang. So yeah, we've gone full decoration, multiple of the little hearts from the cover page made smaller, and then the same print and putting that in the background. Nice coloured banners. I toyed as well with doing kind of the gingham print, plaid print across the February. I think it works. I think I may just have to go back and make the February lettering thicker. I think that might be one of the things that's maybe not working so well on that bit. Maybe the pink's a bit dark. I struggle finding the right pale pink for this monthly spread. But anyway, even if I leave it as it is, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. You may have noticed that I didn't do a quote page this month or anything like that. Nothing sprang to mind and I didn't want to force it, as I've said in previous videos. I don't want to force the creativity if it's not there. Sometimes things will come to me through the month. When I haven't done a quote page before, I did a smaller version of the calendar page, and obviously I'm doing the large calendar page this month, so it didn't work either to do a mini calendar on that page. So for now, I'm just going to keep it blank. If something comes to me in the month, great. If it doesn't, I'll keep that as a blank page. I'm not sure how I feel about that though. I'd love to know what you all do, if you have a quote, if you use that page for something different. I know some people actually use the left-hand page for their cover page. I don't think I could get my head around doing that. I think I'm a creature of habit, and I think I've done it now for too many years to start changing it up that differently and put the cover on the left. As you'll see on the writing here, I went wrong, yay, and I left it in. I accidentally put Sunday instead of Monday. Again, I blame the feeling poorly. I don't know what I was thinking. I never start a week with a Sunday. I'm always a Monday to Sunday kind of gal. So yeah, I'm probably just going to leave that error. I'm not going to bother trying to correct it. I know what I mean. I know that it's going to be a Monday, so it doesn't really make a lot of difference, and it's just going to make me laugh. It'll just add character. On to my mission control page. I've really loved having this spread over the last few months. It's been a really great central place for me to come to and have everything, and I've really liked the busyness of it too. Last month, I did something a little bit different with my trackers, and I've stopped tracking my mood. I'm not finding a necessity to do it. Again, it was just more about the decoration. And because I'm so busy, I don't really need to add something like that to myself to do. I found I've neglected a little bit of completing some of my spreads over the last month or so, understandably. However, I want this to be about using the content or using the spreads that I create and making sure I'm completing them without adding extra spreads because I'm feeling creative at the time, which is great in theory, but then in execution across the month, if I'm flat out, it just doesn't work. So I'm trying to go with a new year, new me of condensing what I'm doing, making it super productive, but at the same time giving myself that space for creativity to try and find a balance. So I've tried something new with my trackers, and you'll see a long vertical column on the right hand page. This is now where I list my trackers in full and put a cross next to when I've done each of the things each month. This has worked brilliantly for January because sometimes I fill it in, sometimes I don't, and if I don't fill it in, I don't feel super guilty because I haven't wasted loads of space. So I'm finding that this is a really good balance for me. On to my final monthly spread, which is a very sparse one, as you all know if you watched my videos before. This is my memories page. I've cut out word of the day. I'm finding that ends up being a bit of a chore. I'm not reflecting on it. I've done it for an entire year. I did it for a bit in January, didn't do it every day, then found it something I had to go back to and then try and remember things and fill in. So I've decided to drop it for February. It's not giving me anything at the moment. I might bring it back in the future if I'm feeling like having a bit of fun with that. But for now, I'm going to take it out. So this is my blank space where across the month I capture lovely thoughts, lovely things that have happened. I'll print pictures, stick those in here. So it really does become about journaling, this page and diary. I'm now jumping backwards to doing washi tape. I mentioned at the start that I jump around a little bit this month. And you can see me keeping going backwards and forwards to that cover page. And that's because I couldn't decide if I wanted to put a border on it, if I wanted to put some washi tape on it. So obviously I went back again and put the washi tapes near it. And I'm sure it would look nice, but in the end, I just landed at no, I'm going to keep to the clean page, the love heart, the print, and then decorate with some washi tape throughout the rest of the spread. And I found some really good grid tape in my stash and thought that was a really nice colour and scheme for this month. I did feel that my memories page was just a little bit too bland. I did put a little bit of corner edging in right at the very end, just to make it not so blank space for myself. I know it's still a blank space, but I felt that border did need something on that page. And here's my final flip through. Thank you so much for watching this month. I hope you liked my video. If you did, please click like and subscribe to be notified when I release future content. Have a brilliant February. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.